Hello. I haven't posted a video in approximately 2 years. I wanted to talk about why I stopped making videos. For those of you who knew, I used to make videos all the time. And I stopped pretty abruptly and without explanation. I'm just gonna start from a couple years back because something happened and we might as well start from the beginning, right? Yeah. It's been a long couple years, a lot has happened, but as far as filmmaking goes, I used to make videos every week. It used to be something I'd come home and do when I got home from school. I've been doing it for a long time. When I graduated 2 years ago, I decided to stay where I was for a year, make videos, work and save up some money, and then move to where I am now. And I made videos for a couple months after I graduated, and then I just fell off the face of the earth. I honestly, this is what happened. I lost it. I lost what spark that it gave me. I lost the motivation. I lost everything relating to film, and that's in a literal and in a mental sense. Before I graduated, I had issues with equipment. I had issues with my hard drives. I had hard drives for a long time, and they always failed on me. Always crashed, always failed, always broke. They suck, basically. I had them break on me all the time, and I finally got a really great 5 terabyte hard drive to store all my shit on, and I had a lot of stuff on it. And I had stuff on my computer also. I think I had stuff on other hard drives that probably failed. And my 5 terabyte hard drive within 6 months to a year failed completely. It wouldn't connect to my computer. It was gone, and I lost lots of things that were important to me. I tried to go get it fixed, and it was going to cost over $1,000. Like, who can fucking afford that? Especially when you're in college. So I was rightfully upset because I lost everything that made life special for me. In addition, my light set broke. One of the bulbs broke, one of the bulbs stopped working, like fucking shit started dropping around me. And my program that I used to edit videos, my computer crashed, so I lost that too. Which is not cheap, and it was Premiere, so now now they have a subscription service where you subscribe online and you get to use Premiere, but that's more expensive in the long run than owning it like you used to be able to do. So that was an issue for me too. I was, all this stuff was happening, and I graduated, and I couldn't find it in me to sit down and do this and make something and create something. And I have always had a really hard time coming up with ideas. It's like a writer's block for filmmakers or something, I swear. I always feel like my ideas are not good enough, or they're stupid, or they won't make sense, or people won't watch it, or people won't like it, or I won't like it. It's just an endless cycle of fuck. I don't know what to do. I couldn't think of anything to film, anything interesting. I was convinced that nobody was watching anything that I was putting up, and that's, I do it for me, and, to make me happy, and I also wanted to entertain people, and I felt like, yes, I was fulfilling the part about me, but it wasn't reaching anybody. And that kind of got to me too. And let's talk about college. So, I went to college for film, went to film school. And the thing about college is that you have deadlines and things due and things you are required to do, and the deadlines really helped me keep track, and it kept me going on creating stuff. I was writing scripts, and I was making shorts, and I was making videos, and I felt like I was doing something that I needed to be doing. And after college ended, that kind of structure is gone. And I think that's something that really affected me, and that's to come in a later video, because I didn't have that structure anymore, and I didn't have any deadlines or anything to do. I was just working. And on top of that, that was the good part of college. The bad part of it was all of my peers I worked full-time. And went to college probably about, I guess, half of my college experience. I was full-time working, and I was exhausted all the time. And I could not understand how my peers, you know, maybe most of them live with their parents. I don't know. I had an apartment and a pet to care for, and I lived with my boyfriend, and we had bills to pay, and I couldn't afford not to work. I didn't understand how my peers, first of all, were going to all these clubs and creating shorts on the weekends and doing stuff, and I could not do anything. And I felt like I was not progressing at the same speed as everybody else was, because I had to provide for myself. And I chose that. And maybe, like I said, maybe most of them lived at home, or maybe they were in a really cheap place or something. I don't know, but I felt like I was behind everybody else. And it sucked, because I wanted to create and do these things, but I was always so tired and always too busy to do anything else. All of that kind of brought me to this place I am at now, where I feel behind and I feel undertrained. Not like my film school wasn't great, because it was, but now that it's been a few years and I don't have an internship and I don't have a job in my field, I feel like I can't remember things that are basic to me. I feel like I'm not talented. That's a huge one for me too, and it breaks my heart, because I'm in my 20s and I feel like I am losing the time that I need to develop. And it's really brought me down to a place where I'm afraid. And I'm an introvert, so it hurts to see people that I went to school with directing shorts and doing big things, because I cannot imagine myself directing a big group of people, leading a big group of people and guiding them. It just feels really foreign to me, and maybe it's because I am introverted and I'm just not that big of a person or something, but it's just it's crazy to me. So here I am now, and film has been on my mind a lot, and it's been bugging me and pinching at me and being like, look, like, do something that makes you happy. And film made me happy until it didn't, and that's what's really sad, because this is something that I love to do and I want to continue doing it, and it's been very hard for me to pick it back up and get back to where I was. And so I finally sat down today and I got out my new light set I ordered that I've had for months and haven't touched, and I downloaded a new program to use, haven't touched it. I did a practice video on it to make sure that I hadn't forgotten everything, and it's been hard, and I feel like it's kind of easy for me to talk to the camera, but at the same time I feel like I'm not completely myself, and maybe that's just the way I've been lately. I've been kind of in a weird place, and I don't feel like myself, but here I am in front of you talking shit, and I want to create, and I have been compiling a list of ideas, and I'm really excited to start working again. So that being said, my plan is to continue making videos once a week. I was at a point where I was trying to do 3, and that might have been a lot for me, although I felt like I was busy, so that's good. Once a week, just to get me off the ground and going, and then maybe we'll do something else, but that's my goal. Hopefully I can stick with it. People who knew me and watched my videos knew that I was not good at keeping on a schedule. So once a week is my plan, and I have some ideas, and I'm really excited to start working, and I guess that's all I have to say. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. I promise I'm not this gross and weird, I guess. No, that's a fucking lie. I'm really gross and weird. I am not always this sad in my videos. There we go. That's good. It's good. Like this video if you like this video, and leave a comment. Just a basic comment. Tell me, how you're doing, how you feel about your current situation. Just talk to me. It's fun to talk. So, I'll see you guys on the flip side. I don't know how to end a video anymore, but bye!